Hello there, just got a call, said the door goes up and stops. Those are the symptoms of a broken garage door spring. We'll see you when I get there. Just had some lunch and I head out over there and do a spring change. Okay, what is the issue you're having?
Well, sometimes it doesn't go up, it makes, I'm afraid it's gonna fall.
Well, I'm just checking, making sure things are, it looks like it needs service at least, the door. Because I can see the hinges aren't sitting flat on the door. You see how they're coming away?
Oh, yeah.
So they're probably, a lot of things are probably loose.
Okay.
So, and what do you say, it doesn't go up, it goes up like a foot?
Yeah.
Have you had a spring changed on these? No? Springs may be worn down. Let me, I want to see how heavy it is by hand. If you could close it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I mean, in the beginning, is that where it stops on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy for, it's either going to be the opener or the door. It might be a gear that wore out over time because of the weight of the door. I can actually make the door feel lighter, or I could, oh no, not by touching the door, working on the springs. But this spring, for some reason, it's a smaller one than that one, but I could either adjust the springs you have. It shortens the life on them. Could I add tension to them? Or I could put a new spring on like one side maybe, so it goes up easier.
That's better.
Yeah. And then service the door you need. So it'd be like door service and a spring change. So you're probably, one spring is $4.95. I could give you a little break on the service, but service is normally $3.49, so I'll just give you a little off on the service so you get it all taken care of. That way in the beginning it goes up easier, and then the opener can lift it. Even if it's worn down, there's a nylon gear inside. If it goes too low, it'll reverse or it'll just slip. And it might be doing that now, but if I make the door lighter, you'll still have some on there. Some. I can even adjust the teeth in a little farther so that it grabs a little better, so that it'll lift. I'll do all the little things it needs to do to get it to where it works. So rather than changing out the motor, changing out this and that, but hey, got the drum over here. I'm changing one spring. The door's a little heavy. Tighten that up. There's your old spring right there. I took it off, put a little bit heavier gauge on there because the door is kind of heavy in the beginning. So even though it's not a spring change, I'm ending up changing the spring. Now we wrap the cable right there. Put this up on there, right there. One cable's on. And right over here. Spin this puppy dog on. Tighten it up. Hi, can I get you to, I gotta reset the opener. Can I get you to back this one out so I can get up in there? Okay. That took no more than 30 minutes. Got a check here for $759. I gave him a discount of 10%. It was $844, so I got $759 for one spring, and that's it. So I just got $759. That door didn't even need a spring, but it helped out by, putting a little bit heavier gauge one on. Could have adjusted things, but that's kind of like a band-aid. So what I did there is I made the door feel a little lighter for the opener, because the opener with the gear is probably wearing down inside. So the way the door was, someone already put over 8 turns on these 2 springs. So this way I put 7.5 on each one, put the correct amount on, and I used a little heavier gauge spring so it would be able to lift the door on the bottom end, not the top end. See, on the top end of that door went flying open too, because they still had a turn on each spring. So what I did is I made it to where they only had a half a turn on the spring at the end to hold the cables on, but the door was still balanced going up, and then that way the gear, whatever's left on it, will last a lot longer than it would if they left it like that. So I didn't want to add any more tension on the spring, so I just changed it out. I got $759. Basically it was for one spring. The rest of it was just tightening nuts, lubing the door, which isn't hard at all. And that's what you get. It took about 30 minutes to do the whole job. All right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next service. So, anybody looking to get in the garage door business, there's tons of work out here just like this. The customer just says yes, 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 yes on anything you tell them because they don't know. $759 for 30 minutes of work. My hands dirty? No. and I'm driving on to the next one. All of you people on the fence wondering, can I do this? Oh, you're not smart enough, or how am I going to be able to do that? I don't know what I'm doing. We teach you all that in the Garage Door Training School. We'll teach you all this stuff you need to know to do the job. The rest, you just have to go out and do it, what I just did there. Say, hi, how you doing? Garage door guy, yeah, you can do this. Suggest to them, they say yes, they go inside, you do the job. Nobody watching. 30 minutes later, they're writing you a check. You're driving away with a check. That's it. You go do another one. Sometimes they're even easier. Sometimes they can't stay there and they leave you a check, and then you just close the door when you leave. So I'm telling you guys, don't think of another trade. Don't think of some other business. Don't think of another fake thing that they have online. All these people telling you how much you can make. It makes me laugh when I see those things. Garage doors is a real way that you will make this kind of money every day. You can make thousands every single day, not thousands every week, when they promise you to make you 10,000 a month. And that's a lot of money to these guys that offer that. And you could make 10,000 a day. You can make 5 to 10,000 a day every single day. So then you guys are bragging about making that in a month. If you made 5,000 a day, that's what is that? That's 150,000 a month you'll be making. And nobody makes exactly 10,000, so they're full of crap. I'm telling you what you can make between, and you just got to apply yourself. Some months you'll sell a lot of doors and you'll make a lot more. So this is just repairs. What I do, you can easily make 30 to 50,000 a month easily. And that's not being busy. That's maybe 3-4 calls a day. You'll be making 50,000 a month. So, and they're not hard jobs at all. They're easy. You can go out after. You're not sore. You're not, I'm 61. I'm still doing this stuff. I'm not broken down. If I was laying carpet, I wouldn't be able to walk right now. I'd have no knees. If I was doing hardwood floors, same thing. Every trade will damage you. This doesn't damage you. If you did doors, only doors all the time, yeah, maybe you would be worn out a little more, but I just concentrate on the service. It's just like living my life, basically. It's keeping me in a little better shape than I would be if I wasn't doing anything. So I like doing it. I like meeting people. I like going out to jobs. I like helping people out, and I definitely like making money. So if you're that way too, and you're looking for something to do, this is it. I'm telling you, just sign up at www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. Get this under your belt. I'm telling you, for the rest of your life, you'll be fixing garage doors, making good money. Anytime someone says, hey, the door doesn't work, money. Even if it's a little thing, throw it into a garage door service category. You don't have to say, oh, that only took me, 7 seconds or 8 seconds. You don't do it that fast. So you just offer them to service the whole door, and then charge $349 for that. So, and then you make $349 minimum on every job, and that's doing the basic minimum thing. If you do more, then you make more. I mean, I can go out another. I can upsell rollers all the time, hinges. I can, if I wanted to do that, but I don't really want to do it aggressively anymore. I just basically do it at my own pace, and I don't, I do it the way I like doing it. You could do yours too the same way. Just do it the way you feel comfortable. If you want to hire people, I used to do that too. That's a whole nother 9 yards. You have to do it differently, but you don't have to actually go to people's houses, but you'll have to make sure they got all the products on their trucks and all that. So anyway, you can do it any way you want to tackle it, but if you just want to cruise around like me and make 30 to 50,000 a month doing nothing, doing little tiny adjustments here and there, you can do it, and you don't have to work hard. Anyway, www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. Get involved, and you won't regret it. Trust me. Over and out.